Hello, leaders. Welcome to Run to Your Leadership Challenges, the daily show that provides tips and techniques to help you navigate the leadership challenges that you face every day. I'm your host, Paul Grau Jr. from the CLC Team, and we have one goal here, and that is to help you be a better leader. So let's jump right into today's topic. Okay, so today's topic, man, we're going to go back to the Game of Thrones. And man, I'm going to tell you about a leadership lesson that I learned from the Game of Thrones. And like I said last week, if you have watched this or if you haven't watched it, man, this entire series is one leadership lesson after another. It's a continuous lesson, a case study almost. Now, there are some very much adult content, so I wouldn't really recommend watching it for everybody, but I'll tell you, there's some great leadership lessons, and I'm going to be talking about them probably once a week for as long as I can. But today, I want to talk about the lesson of love and duty. You see, as leaders, love and duty, man, they kind of get a little bit confused at times because we have our family and friends and, significant others. We have all of that love outside of work, but we also have our duty, which are responsibilities as a leader. And the lesson that I learned from Game of Thrones, it was a conversation that took place between two of my favorite characters in the entire series, and that's Jon Snow and Tyrion Lannister. Now, these two were kind of like enemies, but they respected each other. And when they weren't on the battlefield, they could actually have an intelligent conversation. And one day during this final season, the two of them were talking about how duty and love can get intertangled, kind of. And they started talking about that. And one of them, I think it was Jon Snow, he said that love is the death of duty, in which Tyrion replied, or sometimes duty is the death of love. Now just let that sink in. Is love the death of duty, or is duty the death of love? And it kind of goes hand in hand, but our duties and responsibilities can seriously interfere with our love lives, and vice versa. Our love lives can seriously interfere with our work at times. And we need to make difficult decisions and choices continuously, it seems. Now, there's many things to consider as a leader. You can consider your values, your priorities, your honor, your trust, the promises that you've made, what's best for others on your team, others in the organization, others in the world. And that could include family members, team members, people in your community, and a whole lot of other situations may be weighed in there, depending on your specific situation. But the bottom line here is the better that we are prepared to face difficult decisions and choices like that, the easier that it's going to be to make them. However, I think the ultimate bottom line is we cannot simply prepare for every single situation. There's going to be times where we have to choose between work and love, or between love and work. And sometimes we got to choose work. Sometimes we choose love. Now, in the Game of Thrones, Jon Snow had to make a difficult decision where he had to put himself last, or he had to put his love first. And by putting himself last, it meant putting the future of all the people first. And that's what he chose, even when he knew that the consequences would be extremely severe on him. So today, ask yourself that question. What are your priorities? What are your values? What if you are faced with a decision that might go against breaking a promise to your work, your organization, or breaking a promise to your family? Is there any case or any situation where that would be okay? And you should have those conversations and be ready to have those conversations before they ever come along. In the military, we used to have those decisions and ultimatums all the time. And my amazing wife, she was very understanding. And that's what it takes. Your family needs to be able to be flexible and understanding. Hey, a significant part of CLC Team's leadership development program is centered around what we call the personal behavioral advantage. Nearly every one of our clients go through this workshop, and they learn about their unique leadership skills and behaviors and how they can use these to give them an extreme advantage in their careers and every area of their life in general. It's always rewarding to see the immediate impact this advantage has on our clients. Well, if that's something that sparks your interest, hey, I have some great news. We are now offering this as a virtual live 2-hour workshop hosted by me, and it'll be limited to the first 10 people who sign up. This will ensure great interaction. Now, this 2-hour workshop will be held on Friday, October 28th from 8 to 10 a.m. Central Standard Time, and it includes your online behavioral evaluation, a 30-page report with your results, access to the live Zoom video call where we're going to break down everything so that you can learn how to apply all of the information, and it gives you lifetime access to an online group dedicated to helping you discuss and master these principles. And right now, you can get all that for the price of only $250. And I guarantee that you will learn things that you're going to be able to apply immediately. For more info or to sign up, visit currentleadershipcoaching.com/advantage. Hey, that's it for today. And until tomorrow, run to your challenges.